Chosen ones, you must take the red pill. Everybody thinks that they're going to go to heaven. Everybody thinks that they're correct. Everybody thinks that their way of thinking, living is how everybody else should live. But you have to take the red pill. The biggest red pill that I ever took was realizing that I could be wrong. The biggest red pill that I ever took was realizing that I could be wrong. I used to think that, oh, my religion is probably correct. Oh, I used to think my way of thinking is always correct. I used to think, oh, I'm probably, going to be the luckiest out of everybody. Oh, I'm going to be the saved out of everybody. And it's like my biggest red pill moment was knowing that I could be wrong. So my thing is, yes, I do want to go to heaven. Yes, I do want to be saved. But I could be practicing Satanism thinking that, this is what really is the move or whatever. And it's like at the end of the day, it's not. Or not even to go to the extreme, I could practice any form of Christianity that's not true Christianity. Islam talk about how they're more Christian than anybody else. The Jews talk about how they're Christian but not really Christian. And so everybody has their own perspective. Everybody has their own reasons, and it's one of those things where you have to take the red pill as a chosen one, because when you're God's chosen person, even you can be wrong. Even you can still go to hell. Okay, even you will still have a chance of being doomed. Okay, because that's the one thing. The one thing that I always never really stood right with me is that every pastor just automatically thinks they're going to heaven. Every imam just automatically thinks they're going to heaven. But the pastors sometimes are the most uncredible people that you could even come across. So it's like if the person that's helping me go to heaven is not even guaranteed to go to heaven, what makes you think I'm going to go to heaven? Like even it's like me sitting here saying, I'm like, okay, say I was like, oh, I'm guaranteed going to go to heaven. And I can help you go to heaven. And I'm sitting here teaching you all the things. I'm like, oh, you should do this. You should go here. You should buy this. You should look at this. You should learn this. And then it finds out that I don't even get to heaven. Then what? Then what do you do? It's like you were going off of my examples. You were going off of my knowledge. You were going off of my expertise. And now it's like I'm doomed. So what about you? So my thing, there's a lot of religions that where kids are being taught. There's a lot of religions where people are learning. There's a lot of religions where pastors and preachers are just automatically think that they have a get into heaven free card. So my thing is, as a chosen one, you have to take the red pill and understand that just because you want to be saved doesn't mean you are going to be saved. One more time. Just because you want to be saved doesn't mean you are going to be saved. Jeffrey Dahmer went and killed 15 people. It was eating them, was not caring about how they felt, didn't really care, and then accepted Christianity right before he died. So my thing is, yes, that's between him and God, but at the end of the day, it's like even that guy thinks he's going to heaven. So even that guy thinks he's going to heaven. There's a lot of Christians that would tell you, oh no, he's not going to heaven, but you're not God. So it's like, you're going to tell me that he's not going to heaven, but my thing is, what makes you think that you're going to heaven? What makes you think that you're going to heaven? Like I said, everybody has different perspectives. Everybody has different views. Everybody has different religions that they practice. So my thing is, what makes you think that you're correct? What makes you think that you're right? Because like I said, everybody else thinks that they're right. Everybody else thinks that they're correct. Everybody else thinks that their way is the way. So what makes you any different from them? This is the red pill I had to take. Because like I said, I used to think that my religion was correct. I used to think that my way was the best way. I used to think that out of all people, I was going to be the one to go to heaven. Then I really thought to myself, I took the red pill and I thought, why do I feel like this? Why do I think I'm special? Why do I think I'm better than everybody else? Why do I think that I'm going to be saved compared to the person next to me? And it's one of those things where, like I said, it's a Christian like to say, oh, just accept Jesus. But when you go to Islam, they say that they're Christian, and then they say that, oh, well, Jesus never claimed to be God. Jesus never claimed divinity. And then some Catholics believe, or some Christians believe that Jesus did. So my thing is, just even if you're Christian, there's arguments between the denominations. So depending on what denomination you are, you could think you're going to heaven, and that person could think they're going to heaven, but you guys can both be wrong. Or one person could be right and the other person could be wrong. So what makes you think that you're going to be right? What makes you think that your religion is the correct one? What makes you think that your God is the correct God? Because at the end of the day, everybody else, I said, believes in their own thing. Everybody thinks that they're going to heaven. People before us died. They didn't have the scientific proof. They didn't even have all the things we have now. They didn't have computers. They didn't have internet. They didn't have Google. But my thing is, even they thought they were going to heaven. So what makes you any different from them? Somebody who doesn't know the truth, somebody who doesn't know that they're being lied to, somebody who doesn't know that they're being finessed, compared to someone who thinks they know that they're not being finessed, someone who thinks they got it all figured out, someone who thinks they know it all. Like I said, what makes you any different? I'm honestly curious. Leave in the comment section. Like, what makes you think that you're going to go to heaven? Because a lot of people think they're going to automatically go, but it's like, not everybody can go. Not everybody can go. So, like I said, what makes you think that you can go? What makes you think that you're going to be in heaven? I'm honestly curious. And like I said, you guys can leave a comment in the comment section, and we can talk about it. Because I'm honestly curious. Like, what makes you think you are going to heaven? Like, because I can pretty much build an argument saying you're going to hell. Because I can name all the things that you're doing that are wrong. And I can name that why your religion could be wrong and my religion could be right. And you can tell me why my religion could be wrong and yours could be right. But it's at the end of the day, it's like, why do you think that you're right? Why do you think that you're right? And I'm honestly curious. Like I said, leave a comment in the comment section. And I can't wait to hear y'all's stories.